Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our Plant of the Week podcast, brought to you by Bonide Products, family made in America. Visit Bonide.com to find a retailer near you. Each week, Plant Talk Radio's Fred Hauer focuses on a plant that would be a great addition to your landscape. Now for this week's Bonide Products Plant of the Week. And you mentioned another plant that I haven't really heard you talk too much about before, and that is Liriope.
Yes, Liriope is it's many things. First of all, it is approximately 8 to 12 inches tall. There are green forms and there are variegated forms, and it's used for edging the front of a bed. It's used in perennial beds. It'll handle a good bit of limited water. It is I call it a southern plant. It's quite comfortable.
Sort of long, spiky leaves.
Yeah, spiky leaves. It looks like a bluegrass plant. That is the green one. Looks like a bluegrass plant on steroids. It's the leaves are a little wider. They stand about 12 inches tall. And then I think about 3 weeks ago, it came into bloom, at least in my yard, and that's probably pretty typical. Beautiful little purple flowers. Now, they're noted for position and size, but then when the flower comes along, even though it's not overwhelmingly beautiful unto itself, it is blue. It is in among them either the green or the variegated, and is quite attractive. The plant is mostly, as I say, for position, front of a bed, in a perennial bed. It can make an edging along a walk. I'm thinking, because I've learned to like it really well, I'm thinking of putting it along my front walk to make a little bitty hedge.
Oh, yeah, they are really pretty. I mean, I've seen some pictures of those right along, especially like a little brick sidewalk or something like that, and they sure make a beautiful hedge.
They do, and they're pretty darn durable. Now, because I call it a southern plant, it will grow here in, moderate soil and so on, but don't expect it to grow over the winter. It will die down and then come back in the spring. So sometimes you just cut it off at 2 inches and wait.
Thanks again for listening to our podcast, brought to you by Bonide Products at Bonide.com. Plant Talk Radio offers other podcasts as well, including our daily Your Gardening Question podcast and our weekly Plant Talk Radio, all available on iTunes or your preferred podcast player. If you have a plant suggestion for Fred, send him an email, fred@planttalkradio.com.